Alright guys, PT is changing. There are big changes to the score distribution, the calculations and the algorithm. It is therefore important you know which is the right task which you need to focus on, which is the most important task and which tasks are not important anymore. PT has recently released a document in which they have made it very clear that which particular task will contribute how much to each and every module. In this video, I am going to give you each and everything regarding and related to the score distribution changes in 2025 and what are the things you need to take care of. We will start with the changes that what has changed, then we'll move on to the score distribution that each and every task contributes how much points and marks to each and every module, and then we'll have a look at what are the questions which you actually need to focus on and what are the question types which are not important anymore. For example, read aloud used to be super important, is not important anymore. So let's get into the video. Let's start with the speaking module. Read aloud, the very first question type of the speaking. Earlier it used to give you a lot of points in speaking and reading, but now it is not going to contribute towards your reading module and it will only contribute a few points towards your speaking. How many points will look later in this video. Repeat sentence will still contribute towards your speaking and listening. Describe image will still contribute towards just your speaking module, but the weightage and the contribution is going up. Retell lecture will still contribute towards your speaking and listening. Answer short question will now no longer contribute to the speaking module. It will only contribute towards the listening module. Next, new two question types: respond to situation and summarize group discussion. Summarize group discussion will contribute towards your speaking and listening and will contribute a lot of points. Respond to situation will only contribute towards your speaking module. Next is your writing module. The first task of the writing module, summarize written text, will still contribute towards your writing and reading scores. But here the content weightage has gone up. The points which are concerned with the content in your response have gone up. So now you'll need to write more keywords and more relevant answers. Essay will only contribute to writing, but the score contribution has gone up. You will now need to write relevant content and proper essay and minimize the use of templates. Next is reading. There are major changes over here. The very first question type, reading and writing blanks, also called the drop and down blanks, will no longer contribute towards the writing module. This will only contribute towards the reading module, and this is a big change. It is actually a big change. Then MCQ multiple, reorder paragraph, reading blanks and MCQ single, they all will still just contribute towards the reading module. Last module is listening. Summarize spoken text, you will get only one summarized spoken text and it will still contribute towards the listening and writing module. However, the content weightage will go up in summarized spoken text, means you'll have to write relevant answers. Then you have got MCQ multiple answers, no changes, still you'll only get points in listening. Listening fill in the blanks, major changes. This used to give you a lot of points in listening and writing, but now this is only going to give you points in listening, no points in writing. After that, highlight correct summary will give you points in listening and reading. MCQ single and select missing word will only give you points in listening. Highlight incorrect words will give you points in reading and listening, which is still the same. And last, write from dictation, which I used to call king of the test, will still give you points in listening and writing, but the score distribution or contribution has dropped down a lot. It is no longer the most important question type of your test. Now let's have a look at how much each and every question type will contribute to different modules. I'll share my screen. I'll show you the score contribution and weightage which Pearson has released. Pearson has released the percentage and I've calculated the percentage out of 80. Now why I have calculated the score distribution out of 80? In Pearson or in PT test, remember, if you do not attempt anything, if you leave everything unattempted, you will not get 0 in any of the modules. The minimum you can get in any module is 10. Therefore, even though you get scores out of 90, the score distribution or weightage of each and every module is just 80. So this is what the score distribution of each and every module looks like. The very first task, read aloud, will now just give you points in speaking and around 7.5 to 8 points. Repeat sentence will still give you points in speaking and listening. but just 12 points in speaking and around 13 points in listening. Describe image is the winner. It's going to give you around 25 points in speaking. Next, read a lecture, around 10 points in speaking and 11 points in listening. Answer short questions will just give you 3 points in listening. Summarize group discussion, 15 points in speaking and 16 points in listening. This is the new task which they have added, and this is super important. Next is respond to a situation. This will only contribute towards your speaking and 10 points. Now let's have a look at the writing module, and there have been major changes when it comes to score distribution in the writing module. Earlier 6 question types used to contribute towards the writing module, but now only 4 will contribute, and the weightage of writing essay and summarized written text has gone up a lot. Summarized written text will give you around 22 points in writing and around 18 points in reading. 18 points, that's a lot. Then writing essay is going to give you around 25 points in writing. If we look at the reading module, reading, all of the question types in reading will just contribute towards the reading module, not in any other module. Reading drop down blanks, 22 points in reading. MCQ multiple answers around 4 points. Reorder paragraph 7 to 8 points. Reading drag and drop blanks around 15 points. And MCQ single answer 2 points. Then we have listening, summarize spoken text. This is going to give you points in listening and writing. In writing, it is going to give you around 15 points and only 8 points in listening. MCQ multiple answers around 3 points. Fill in the blanks will now give you points only in the listening module, not in the writing module, and around 6 points. Highlight correct summary will still give you points in reading and listening, around 2 points in reading and 2 points in listening. MCQ single answer will just give you points in listening around 1 to 1.5 points. Same is for select missing word, only in listening around 1 to 1.5 points. Now, highlight incorrect word will still give you points in listening and reading, around 10 points in your reading and around 7 points in listening. And last, write from dictation will give you around 19 points in writing and just 10 points in listening. This is what the score distribution looks like. There have been major changes. What are the changes? Read aloud is not really important for reading anymore. Essay and summarized written text will be extremely important for writing. Reading and writing blanks will not give you points in the writing module, only in the reading module. Write from dictation is not going to be the biggest contributor towards the listening and writing module. So what you need to focus on, you need to focus on repeat sentences for your speaking and listening, describe image for your speaking, summarize group discussion for your speaking and your listening, read a lecture for your speaking and listening. For your writing, writing essays, summarize written text, write from dictation and summarize spoken text. Everything's important here. For your listening, you have to work on your speaking now. Summarize group discussion, repeat sentences and read a lecture. Along with that, you have to work on summarize spoken text, write from dictation a bit, highlight incorrect words and listening blanks a bit as well. For reading, reading is something which is going to be slightly challenging because earlier we used to get around 30-35 points from read aloud in the reading, but that is not the case anymore. For reading, you have to actually work hard and you'll have to work on both the reading blanks, reorder paragraphs, and then summarize written text. You have to add relevant content, related keywords, and then highlight incorrect words as well. What will be the most important for speaking? Describe image, summarize group discussion, read a lecture, repeat sentence, respond to a situation, and then read aloud. What will be the most important for writing? Writing essay and summarize written text, then a bit of write from dictation and summarize spoken text. What will be most important for reading? Both the reading blanks, reorders, summarize written text, highlight incorrect words. And what will be the most important for listening? Summarize group discussion, read a lecture, repeat sentence, and after that summarize spoken text, listening, fill in the blanks, write from dictation. You have to work accordingly. You don't really have to put in effort on questions which are not really important. For example, read aloud, not really important. You don't really need to practice a lot. Write from dictation is important but not the most important, so you have to take off the time you used to contribute towards write from dictation, and you have to now put that time on reading blanks, on summarize group discussion, respond to situation, and all the questions which are going to contribute heavily towards the module itself and the other module as well. So that is what the changes are when it comes to score distribution, score contribution in the PT from August 7, 2025. There are big changes. You'll have to revise the strategies. You'll now have to focus on questions which will actually give you points, and you have to ignore the questions which used to give points but not anymore. Whatever I've told you for each and every module, make sure you work on that and you'll be 100% fine. We'll wrap up the video. If you do have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. To practice with updated strategies, the new question types, and the new marking algorithm, go on languageacademy.com.au or download the LAPT exam practice app. We do offer online classes, on campus classes. We have got templates for each and everything, all the new question types, tried and tested. If you need any help, just give us a call, send us a message. We do offer online and on campus classes all over the world. We have got a campuses in Australia, in India, and in Nepal as well. Just give us a call, send us a message. We will be with you and we will give 100% to help you out. Now go on languageacademy.com.au and start practicing. If you think the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. That is something which keeps me motivated. And if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you.